Hi Sloths, and welcome to Doctor Who The First Adventure. Now, this is going to get very grating on the ears very quickly, so we're just going to skip most of the intro. We're going to get to the thing, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in like 2 seconds. Oh, that is horrid. That is horrible. Okay, we need to... Oh, spacebar. Okay, thank you. Okay, now we're gonna do the intro properly. So, hi Sloths, and welcome to Doctor Who The First Adventure. This is, as the title suggests, as the name suggests, the first ever Doctor Who game. And it is based on the 5th Doctor's run, and not the 1st Doctor's run, like you'd expect. But that's because the 5th Doctor's run is kind of like, what was going on around the time of the release of this game, and the release of games in general. This is when games were kind of starting to get a little bit popular, and this, we're going to be playing this on the BBC Micro. So the BBC Micro, for those who don't know, is obviously a sort of home computer, also a game system. Kind of awkward, that's how it was back in the day. So the reason why I'm playing this on the BBC Micro is because I'm pretty sure this game only came out on the BBC Micro because Doctor Who is a BBC franchise. And let me tell you something, this game is terrible. This is one of the worst games probably on the BBC Micro. And I've played some, well, I wouldn't say great games, but I've played some decent games on the BBC Micro. Or at least, you know, better games than this. This is absolutely atrocious. Now, why is it so bad? Why the hell is this game so bad? Why am I playing it? I don't know why I'm playing it. It's just because I want to play every single Doctor Who game. Even the terrible, terrible, terrible ones. And the reason why it's so bad is... you'll see in a moment. But for now, as Doctor Who, you must travel through time and space to save the universe from destruction by completing the following 4 episodes. Okay, so back in those days, the Doctor was simply called Doctor Who, like in the credits and stuff. That's what he was known as, but these days they completely get rid of the whole Doctor Who side of thing and just refer to him as the Doctor. Even back then, they still called him like the Doctor during episodes. But outside of episodes, he was consistently called Doctor Who and not the Doctor. So, I don't really know why that is. It just is the way that it is, I guess. Anyway, we've got episode 1, The Labyrinth of Death. Oh dear. Episode 2, The Prison. Episode 3, The Pterodactyls, which I have never even actually seen. And episode 4, The Box of Tantalus, which I've also not seen. I've seen like a handful of videos on YouTube that is this game. And it seems like the only episode that people really like show is The Labyrinth of Death. And I did see one other person play The Prison, but I did not understand what the hell was even going on. I've never seen anyone play the Pterodactyls or the Box of Tantalus, but I'm pretty sure that there is a video out there of these somewhere, and I just don't really want to go and find them. We'll talk about the Labyrinth of Death when we play it, but I will tell you it's very, very bad, and that might be the entire runtime of of the rest of this episode, of this video, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, time itself is running to an end. Oh, why? I do not know. In less than 1 galactic hour, whatever that is, you must retrieve the key to time. I think that's a little bit later on in the story, but, you know. In fact, no. Never mind. I'm thinking of something different. Anyway, and take it to the center of the universe, where it can be used to initiate the second age of time. Now, I'm pretty sure this is kind of not anything that actually happened in the series, but I also, my memories of like this era in general are very, very shaky, because I've only really seen this like the 5th Doctor era like once, maybe sort of twice, And eventually I'll get around to rewatching it. I'm currently rewatching the third Doctor of John Pertwee run. So that's going to be interesting. I'm not even halfway through that. I think I'm on like season 9. I don't even know. I don't know the seasons anymore. I'm out of touch. Anyway, if you succeed, you will be awarded a place in the Gallifreyan Time Academy, which doesn't really make any sense because the Doctor himself already went through and graduated the Time Lord Academy. So, I don't know what this is about. And given an all-time honorary rating, okay, if you do not succeed, then time will come to a halt and the universe will become silent and dead. If you fail in a particular episode, you may regenerate and begin that episode again. However, regenerating takes 3 minutes of your remaining time, which is actually a really cool idea. You also have a maximum of 15 regenerations, which makes absolutely no sense to the canon of the series, but at that time they could kind of get away with saying anything. You must complete each episode before going on to the next one, obviously. That's how games work. You are now ready to embark on your journey. Good luck. Press spacebar to continue. I would rather not. Set out space time coordinates. Okay, so the Labyrinth of Death. An absolutely atrocious part of the game. And the one that people seem to just absolutely hate the most, because this is as far as they get. Including myself, I have not beaten this yet. I have seen someone else beat it, but it is, like, very, very, very close. Anyway, you are in an underground labyrinth in which you must find and collect the 3 segments of the key to time. You travel around the tunnels in an old mining buggy with the controls Z for left, X for right. So this is where it gets even more awkward. Minus for up, which is actually not... colon for up, which is not right. I believe. Oh, wait, no, it is, I think. I think I'm getting something else mixed up here. Anyway, colon for up and slash for down. Is it forward slash? Okay. Yes, forward slash. Anyway, you must, however, avoid close contact with the poisonous worms who inhabit the tunnels, and whose breath is deadly. When you have collected the last segment, the secret passage will open above you, and you must then move the buggy up the passage to the TARDIS to complete the game. Okay. Materialization procedures activated. Let's go. Let's go. This is not good. Okay, can it stop that, please? It's very, very grating, and it's very, very loud. So, here we are. So, you're going to see the TARDIS has spawned up there. We can move. Oh, wait, no. Oh, we can't move. Oh, okay, so it's actually the @ key or apostrophe key that instead of the colon. Ugh. So what you've got to do is you've got to move around this place with the keys, and you have to find these green things. Not the moving green things, or flashing green things, the plus signs, and collect those. When you do, the worms get faster. And eventually they get so fast, it is absolutely terrifying. And you basically cannot play the game. Because they eventually get so fast that, in fact, you'll see here. Look at that. Look how fast that is. And I'm dead. Whoa, what? How did I don't know how the hell I managed that, but okay. No. Ah. And as you can see there, it's very difficult. I don't know how I managed that so well, but I did. So when you fail, you can press space to regenerate. And as you can see on the top, it will then show you, how much time you have remaining. I think it's a cool little gimmick to have in a game like this. But I also think that the game is just so unfair that you'll just be trying 1,000,001 times and you'll never get it anyway. Look how fast that is. Look how... See? Even when you are, getting decent or quite familiar with the controls and you know what you're doing, it's so unfairly fast. So I have seen someone who plays this quite flawlessly. Well, not flawlessly, but they don't get stuck nearly as often as I do. Which is really cool to see. And you can also see that sometimes the placements of these things get a little bit awkward where it's very hard to actually grasp it because you end up just going straight through it instead. Like, the hitboxes are absolutely atrocious with these things. But we've got to imagine this is like, what, the late 70s, early 80s? I don't remember when this... In fact, it says it down at the bottom there, 1984. And this is on the BBC Micro. This is not a gaming system that is, you know... it's not known for its abundance of great games. So... this is kind of like... it's not like it's Nintendo. Or what even just happened there? I died, but... the worm was like 3 pixels away from me. So that is also something that can happen. And I believe this is not actually an oversight. I think it is supposed to be like this. Because it said on the bio page, or whatever you want to call it, that the worms have deadly breath. So my assumption is, oh, no, we're not doing that. No, can you stop chasing me, please, you deadly, deadly worm? Okay. You're going that way, which is great for me. So yes, what I think is... oh, no. Oh, come on. That happened twice in a row. The worms have such deadly breath that it can actually kill you from a couple of pixels away. And you wouldn't even realise that if you didn't, you know, give it a little bit of thought. And you can't see that they are doing that, which is why I think a lot of people see it as a very unfair oversight. I think it is terrible. Absolutely terrible, and it should not. There's no way. There's no way. No! 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 I was so close. I was so close. If they did not just rush straight towards that third part of the Key of Time, I might have actually gotten that. And we might have actually gotten to see the second episode of this game. I hate these worms. I think if there was just like 2 less worms, that would have been a little bit more manageable. And that is a terrible place. That is an absolutely terrible placement. The reason why that's so bad is because it's very, very easy for you to get stuck on that. I mean, it's easy to get stuck pretty much anywhere in this game, but that place in particular is just super bad. Speaking of super bad, I think we might need to go all the way down here and then back up, because this is just getting hectic. Very, very hectic. If you're getting sick of the little buzzing tones, then I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm hoping that the sound isn't too loud, like the audio of the game isn't too loud. And I'm also hoping I'm not too loud, because I decided to put my microphone a little bit closer to me today. Because I wasn't using the mouse, I was using just the keyboard. There's no way I can get to that in time. And there's no way I can deal with all of you. See, the worms go faster than you do, which is also not good, because that makes it just even more unfair, and they can just get straight up to you. So I understand that this game is supposed to be challenging, because, you know, back then these were short little games and they needed, you know, more playtime so that they could understand games better and work on more just better projects than this. But obviously it's so frustrating, because you think about you know, the times that this game came out in, and you think, oh well, this game's very simple, it should be really easy. No, it's just the difficulty is just cranked up to 14 out of 10. That's not a viable strategy. That's not viable. Nope. Need to go up and around. So what you gotta do at least how I see it, is you've got to really get away from these worms. And you've got to choose, like, a good time to decide to go for it. Because if the worms are right on your tail, it's going to be impossible to get this thing and then survive with it. However, if the worms are all spread out, you can't even go up there. That's not even a thing that you can do, but the worms can go through it. What? Oh no, I think I've just messed myself up. Or maybe not. Okay, so I need that other worm to just not go there. Of all the places you could go, why there? Okay, this is... I'm going for it. I really shouldn't go for it. I absolutely should have gone for it. I absolutely should have gone for it. Yes. Yes. Quick. Yes, I managed to do it. I did it. Yay. We're actually going to see the second episode of this. I didn't think we were going to be able to do that, but okay. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the first episode of your adventure. You now have possession of the 3 segments of the key to time. Setting up space-time coordinates. Please wait. Woo. I haven't actually seen, the thing for this. I've just seen the gameplay for it. So, I'm interested to see where the story's going. The prison. Your friend has been captured. Oh no. Which friend? I don't know. And imprisoned in the enemy castle. You must rescue her by carrying 5 loads of explosive. Okay, not just 5 loads of explosive and not explosives. Okay. Across the castle defences and placing them in the alcoves along the wall. Wait, what? But this looks nothing like what... Oh, I don't even know then. When the last load is in place, the explosion will break down the wall and allow your friend to rescue. And it's the same keys yet again. Oh, okay. Yeah, this makes no sense to me. I don't understand what is going on at all. This is like Frogger, but terrible. I do not understand what is going on. I would like to not die, please. Okay, I have indeed been exploded. Let's regenerate real quick. We have 20 minutes, by the way. We've got 20 minutes of this. Okay. Ooh, can I actually get across this thing? There's no way I can. Right? Ooh. Am I gonna do it? Hey, I managed to get 1. That's great. There's no way I can actually do this again, right? Because that was really awkward. See, this seems a lot easier than the last thing. But it also seems a lot harder because this makes... This is just really strange. And I have no idea what is going on. Okay, that's 2 out of 5. I didn't even realize there's 5. I thought there was 4. I don't know why I thought there was 4. I just did. Ugh. Are we actually going to get to see, like, the 5th... not the 5th, the 3rd episode of this? If we do, that'd be actually quite cool. And interesting. Okay. Wait, what? I went up, but it wouldn't let me go up. Why? That's so strange. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Ooh, I can't believe I managed to do that. I cannot believe I managed to do that. I mean, it's a good thing. Ah, it's just so slow sometimes. Ugh. Okay, we got 15 minutes. Can we actually do this? That'd be really cool, because I've never seen anything beyond this point. Okay, I need to go for the ones that are right there. And then we need... Let's go for this one. Okay, let's go up now. Ooh. Yes, okay, we just need one more. We just need that last one. Are we actually going to be able to get through this? I hope so. It's going to be really cool if I do. Ooh, nope. Okay, I can do that. Okay, we need to go to the right. There we go. Let's hop on this thing. It seems like we're hopping on like lake monsters or something, so I really don't know what the whole thing is with this. Okay. No! Ah, that was not good. That was not good. I ran straight into that. That was my own idiocy. Okay, come on. Oh, no. Ah, I couldn't go down fast enough. We might not actually get this. We might not actually get this. We've got 8 minutes left. We can't be doing this. No, I'm so close. No, I'm so close. I'm choking. No. Wait, regeneration failure? What? What is that all about? Locking it onto epitaph communication? What? Disaster, your regenerative powers have been exhausted. The universe is doomed to destruction. We salute you for your brave attempt. What? What is that all about? Did I really run out of regenerations before time went out? Really? That's not good. I did not realise that. We were so close. We just had one left. I'm not playing that game again. This game is, like the title thing suggests, an absolute disaster. So I think that's going to be it. So please like and subscribe. It's always free, and I'll see you later.